did you see any kind of wild shit in with as far as with the police force? Or I mean, I'm sure on the streets of Camden you had to see something crazy, but overall, how was the police force there? Like how did it run?
Except for a chain of command that doesn't really give a shit about their cops.
Mm,
They don't. They treated us very poorly. I mean, and I was there almost 9 years. They lost 600 cops.
wow.
600 cops left that department, and it was for one reason. They just don't care about you. They care about them and what it looks like to the politicians
Yeah,
and
right.
everybody else. So, like, you had no quality of life while you were there.
Right.
That aside, their concept of like getting into the community and then branching out,
Hmm.
I love that. And it's not like smoke and mirrors. They actually really do preach that. Like
Yeah.
my last job was basically I was public relations. I would go out every day for 12 hours and shake hands and kiss babies. It was wonderful. Like that's my personality. It was perfect
Right.
for me. And it was really enjoyable because like the more that people trusted the cops, the more willing they were to help us when, hey, that shooting that just happened on the corner that 90% of the time they didn't see anything. And 2 days later, they'd be tugging you into a store going, hey, I saw this, 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 and this. So
You
the
know,
dividends of this community out, it works.
I wanted to get into that, but I kept shaking babies and kissing hands. I would screw it up, and
Yeah, that would. Yeah, yeah. I usually said that too, kissing moms, shaking babies. But
yeah. Yeah, I don't know also any solution or anything because I don't know who's going to get elected. That I can't imagine something would be fixed by like just electing the right person
the
to the.
only way we're going to fix these cities is to break the cycle of letting it stay broken. Like, I
But
mean,
isn't that
before I
based
went to work
on?
in Camden, and before I went to work in Camden, I really didn't understand this whole. Well, these democratic cities are broken. Working there for 9 years, I understand what they're saying. They're broken on purpose because a broken city gets a blank check.
Yeah,
If you
right.
start to correct the problems, oh well, that federal money is going to start drying up because hey, you don't have that crime issue anymore. We can like scale back what we're giving you.
Yeah,
Did you ever
right.
you ever see a politician that wasn't willing to steal? I mean, I didn't. Did I say steal? I mean, take free money.
I mean, you could say steal. I don't think something will. I don't think there'll be any.
Oh,
I'm on Gas Digital. It's not. That's probably one of the least offensive things ever said on this podcast channel.
probably.
Yeah, like
But
I
that
can't see a fix.
the fix is you go back to I hate to say the Reagan three strikes and you're out rules. You start enforcing the laws you have. You don't necessarily need more of them, but you need to enforce them.
Well, what
Which
if they didn't because the three strikes, the problem was it would be like somebody would go back in for like something minor, right? Or if you had three felonies. So that's where you get all that like, minor drug offense shit. It's a felony.
right, and I'm not talking that. I'm talking these hardcore violent crime that literally you arrest them and 5 hours later they're out. I'm not even
Yeah.
done with the paperwork and they're out. And
How
what do you think
much
they're gonna? It's
yeah, they go
ridiculous.
well, probably go kill a witness, is my guess. But how there I always hear arguments about that. People say like, well, it's not a bunch of nonviolent drug crimes in prison. It's a lot of like like what you saw. What would you say like the numbers of people that were going into the system? Was it mostly violent crimes or was it all kinds of
In
stuff? Or
Camden, absolutely. I
yeah,
mean, absolutely. You had the same people. And the ironic thing is, you would go to a shooting and they would be the third time this guy was shot.